adventure in itself, travelling in a 31-year-old car without air conditioning and 40-degree heat. We're Mike and Joe, and we're currently road tripping across the USA. In the first leg of our journey, we bought a camper van in Michigan and drove to a Housesit in Texas. In the next leg of our journey, we resume our road trip heading north, visiting the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. We drive the entire Blue Ridge Parkway. We visit some amazing waterfalls in New York State, cycle in New York City, eat lobster in Maine, before finally arriving at our Housesit in Connecticut. Now, I don't know if we mentioned, I'm not sure we did, but
air conditioning in the car
has packed up. So we don't have any air conditioning in the car while we're driving. And it's been so hot, I don't know how we're going to cope. But this is our plan. This is a portable air conditioner we bought from Amazon. We don't know if it's going to work or not. We haven't tested this out. So Mike's made this thing to go in the window.
It comes with one all pre-cut, but that's more for the driver's window. Groove in there. Down this end is the cool air.
So this is what I blow on me, or Mike. It reminds me of like the robot off Lost in Space. Danger, Will Robinson, danger!
Satisfaction. Well, I wouldn't know. It's beyond my imagination. I keep my pants up high and my zipper closed, and people wonder why I never get rid of those awesome looking sunglasses that I got at the
So there's our ugly air conditioner. So we're almost ready to move on from our Housesit, get off on new adventures, but we've got to say goodbye to our new family. And from our trip to Austin, and to remind us of Texas, we've got a fridge magnet. Look at this.
Austin!
Oh, it's cute. Right a place. Oh, I love combi vans.
Soon you're on your way, promise me that you know.
I've just left our Housesit. Sad to say goodbye to the dogs and the cats. They've been our family for the last 4 or 5 weeks. But we're heading off, now we're heading north. We've actually got another Housesit in Connecticut. So we've got 5 weeks to get to Connecticut. So we'll do some tiki touring on the way there.
Be fine, live your life.
Just going to Buc-ee's, and we're going to go find something to eat. To try is Beaver nuggets when in Rome. Well, that was the busiest Buc-ee's ever. Getting out. Right, so we got sucked in by the hype, but we thought, well, when in Texas, we gotta try Buc-ee's. So Mike got a pulled pork sandwich, I got a chopped brisket sandwich, and Beaver nuggets. We'll probably end up chucking these, I can't see us liking them. Oh yeah, so it's just a bun with pulled pork on it. So what's the verdict?
Sort of smoky, barbecue, spicy, pulled pork in the bun. It's quite nice actually.
It is nice. Now I'm going to try mine.
Brisket bun.
I don't think I'm going to like it. It's all messy. It's just basically smoked brisket with a sauce on a brioche bun. It's actually pretty good. It's actually better than what I was expecting for a service station burger. It's actually quite nice, I thought. I probably could have done without the sauce on it. It was actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. What did you think?
Yes, not too bad after all.
So we'll try the Beaver nuggets a little bit later, because we're full right now. Probably going to end up chucking them out. Just driving through the town of Crockett. We arrived at Davy Crockett National Park and got our bikes out for the first time. We cycled to a lake and thought about going for a swim, but it was like walking into a hot bath. The lady there informed us the water temperature was 93 degrees Fahrenheit. That's about 34 degrees Celsius, but it sure felt hotter than that. We decided not to have a swim, as it would likely just make us feel more sticky. So now we're going to try these beaver balls, see what they're all about. They're going to go all over the floor, aren't they? I can see it happening. Beaver nuggets.
So Joe will stop testing them when she gets to the bottom of the packet.
They're very sweet. I'll probably end up chucking this big bag because they're full of sugar.
Can't see what flavour is. What honey? Caramelised honey or something?
Brown sugar, cornmeal, corn syrup, vegetable oil, margarine, palm oil, kernel. Oh, don't read the. That's just, if you're gonna eat these, don't read the ingredients. Just eat them. Or probably better yet, just don't buy them. Don't buy them to start with. And it's a bioengineered food ingredient.
Got me on a high now.
We're just in Davy Crockett National Forest. Stopped here for the night. Beautiful spot, but it's so hot, so we're going to get an early start because we don't have any air conditioning. Saw some deer out here this morning, just grazing away. I'll show you Mike's new sewer system. It's all in there.
잔잔하기만 하던 온 나의 마음에 quite suddenly 퐁당 또 퐁당
The new system works so far. Today we've crossed from Texas to Louisiana, now we're into Arkansas. It's going to be a big driving day today because I'm mucked up with my time frame. I'll explain a bit more a bit later.
병에라도 걸렸나 봐요. 아야 아파. 아른아른거려 잠이 오질 않아.
We're just at Chicot State Park, Greenville, Arkansas. It's a nice little spot for the night. Look at this. Done 6 hours driving today. It's been hot, no air conditioning. Our portable air conditioner didn't work too great. You have to have it pointed directly on you to notice any effect, and it just turned out to be too much hassle to use. It'll probably work better when it's not quite so hot. So we had a bit of rain today, bit of a torrential rain as we're driving along, but it's actually cooled it down a bit. It's quite pleasant out here at the moment. Probably about a perfect little, maybe 32 degrees. So it's $30 to camp here, which is really good value considering the view, and it's a full hookup, so water, electric and sewer.
반대말이 뭔지 아나요? 그건 무관심. 어설프긴 해.
It's an oxbow lake. It's a curve in the river, which has then been isolated from the river. Where we used to go like that, then it's gone straight like that, and then this is the lake.
날 선택할 텐데 두 눈 감아도 그대만 보여요. 터질 것 같은 이만.
So we're in a new state.
Arkansas.
Time to colour on the map because we haven't actually coloured in Arkansas on our map yet, and we stayed the night here. So that's the rule, was colouring in the map.
난 안 돼요.
Hi guys, welcome to another day. We've just left Lake Chicot State Park, Arkansas. Beautiful spot to camp overlooking the lake. So I made a mistake. We've got a house set up in Connecticut, and I thought we had 6 weeks to get there, but they'd extended our time there to 2 weeks earlier, and I knew that, but I hadn't recalculated the 6 weeks, so we've only got actually 4 weeks to get there when I thought we had 6. So we've had to cut a little bit of stuff on it from our itinerary, and we're gonna have to do a couple of fast tracking days to get up there. So come along, it'll be fun. We're going over the Mississippi River. And just like that, we've left Arkansas and we're in Mississippi. We'd love to have spent more time in Arkansas, but because of my little mistake, we don't have time. We'll do it another time. A bit of rain today, and it's much cooler. Our air conditioning packed up when we were in Texas. We took it to a garage and they said the compressor's gone and they couldn't find a new compressor for it. So we took it to another garage. He says, yeah, I'll be able to fix that. He ordered a compressor and all the parts to do it, but the compressor was the wrong one. We rang Darren, who we bought the car off. He can't find a compressor for it. Can't fix our air conditioning, which is a real bummer. But thankfully, we're heading north. It's getting cooler. Still hot, but it's not 40-degree hot. It's not. It's more like about 30. So that's the update on the air conditioning. So we just got lots of fans. So we probably won't film much of these driving days. We'll just put a few little B-roll snippets in, and then we'll show when we get somewhere interesting. So we've just crossed over into Sweet Home Alabama for the second time on this trip. And the second time I've missed the Sweet Home Alabama sign. Damn it! So we're just at the Natural Bridge in Alabama. It's going to go take us see a look. Just saw a sign saying Indian face. So we'll go and have a little look. So you can just see the Indian face up there. The cave. Oh, that's the arch there. It's like they've got a little walk all the way around it.
I can just imagine it. It's a great big cave here. And then part of the roof fell in, and another bit fell in. So now you've got a bridge with a fork on it. It's incredible. It's not very clearly signposted. We think this is the trail. Apparently there's a little loop track you can do, so we're just doing that. Good to get a break from sitting around in the car all day. Oh, there's another cave here. Lots of caves. I just found another cave.
Is it true or fake? Is it right or wrong?
We have no idea where we are. Mike thinks he knows where we are, but they said there's a 1 mile walk, little loop, and then we possibly got off that because nothing was signposted and we ended up going through the bushes there. Now since we've been here, we've found out they have snakes in trees. They're called timber rattlers. They hide up in the trees. Hopefully they won't jump on us. Apparently they come down when people are milling the trees and bite them. Oh, well, we made it out without getting lost. So we've just arrived in the Bankhead National Forest. Just going to go find some camping. You can actually camp for free at some of the trailheads. We're going to go do a walk tomorrow. We're going to go do it today, but there's thunderstorms. But we both feel like we need a shower, but it's sticky. Good morning. We're just near Double Springs, Alabama. Today we're going to go do a hike to the Sougahoagdee Falls. About 4 miles, which is about 6.4 kilometers. So come along, it'll be fun. And it's a bit of a foggy old morning. So we've just arrived at the car park for the Sougahoagdee Falls. We're the only ones. Hope there's no bears. So there's absolutely no signs to say if we're going the right way or not, so we're just going to make sure we don't get lost. Why is there no signs, Mike?
The trails up to the waterfalls, or any of the waterfalls in the forest, are not maintained by the Forestry Service. They just maintain the main roads. These tracks were from where people have found waterfalls, and what they do ask is that you stick to any track that you see, and if it's waterlogged or muddy, you walk through it, not round it.
Okay, so don't make any new tracks, and watch for snakes and bears.
So get yourself a mic to walk in front of you to break up all those spider webs.
the Bankhead Forest in Alabama, where we are, is known as the land of 1,000 waterfalls. Now, there's waterfalls everywhere here. River down there, way down there. Just seen a little trickling waterfall over here. There's a whole lot of them along here. Oh, that's just a little waterfall there. I don't think that's the one we've come to see though, so we'll keep on going. And here we are at the Sougahoagdee Waterfalls. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's the best I can do. So it took us about an hour and a half to get to the falls. It's 2 miles. It's a very easy walk. There's just a little bit of scrambling up one little bit. Might be a bit slippery going back down, but most of it's flat. And even though it's not maintained, the track, it's a very good track. It took us 45 minutes to get back. Is that right? Yeah. That was weird. It took us an hour and a half to get there. Maybe it wasn't quite that long. So we got here at 7 this morning. There's nobody here, and now just as we're coming out, there's been a few people on the path. So we're wondering where everybody was. Such a beautiful walk on a Saturday. Maybe we're just a bit early for all of them. Well worth it if you're in this area, Sougahoagdee Falls. And you can park on these trailheads for free overnight. We could have camped here last night had we wanted, but we wanted a shower. In the next episode, we visit the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. So apparently there are bears in here. Someone saw one last week on this walk. So come along, it'll be fun.